lesson is kind of carrying on from what we have been doing over the last couple of weeks. So understanding the role of vitamins and minerals in the diet, and today we're specifically looking at minerals. So just the format of the lesson, we'll have the live call. I'm going to submit a starter question into the Teams feed. You're then going to have a task as we kind of go through this PowerPoint. Then there'll be another live call at the end and another question at the end of the lesson. So understanding the role of vitamins and minerals in the diet is where we're kind of starting to get to. Knowing the difference between fat-soluble and water-soluble vitamins, that's something you should have picked up over the last couple of weeks. And then moving through to identifying the foods we get different vitamins and minerals from. And so that's the big one that's coming into play today. So your main task is to create a new range of nutrient-boosting smoothies for a cafe. You're going to use the information that I have linked on here, and I'll show you kind of what that looks like in a moment, to create 4 new smoothies. So I've come up with these names, not particularly inventive, I know, you don't have to keep those names, but they are smoothies that are high in one that's calcium rich, one that's iron rich, one that's phosphorus rich, and one that is rich in iodine. Each smoothie must contain ingredients high in each of those minerals. So for example, the calcium smoothie must be high in calcium, but you can use lots of other ingredients in there as well, just to up their kind of vitamin and mineral kind of content. I want you to sketch out the idea and annotate it, or kind of label it, with the information about each of the different nutrients that are found in there and the ingredients that you have used. I will show you a very, very quick example on the next slide. So this is quite a basic one. This is absolutely fine as a basic, but I would expect the majority of you to be able to add a little bit more information. So I have put that there's banana in there for potassium, because bananas are high in potassium. Peanut butter gives you the sodium, and it's a sodium-based one, this example. Raspberries for vitamin C, yogurt for calcium. You can also talk about adding things purely for the sake of adding colour. So I could also, for the raspberries, say that they're going to add colour to the smoothie. Something to add texture, add flavour. You can simply add something because it's popular. You can think about the glass you're going to serve it in, for example. And for those of you that are looking to push yourself and challenge yourself a little bit more, as a bit of an extension task, you could also link it to a certain age group and what their nutritional requirements are. So for example, if you were doing a calcium based one, you might link it to young children where their calcium need is higher, and explain the reason for that. Okay, so that's the main task. I'll quickly show you the couple of websites and the resources. So there is this PowerPoint, which gives you loads of information about the main minerals, and also about calcium and iron. And then if you have a look at these websites, and like I say, these are linked on Teams, there is information, and you just have to kind of click through. There's information on here about other different minerals that aren't necessarily on the PowerPoint. Alright, and then there's just another one here that goes through similar information, it's just laid out slightly differently. Alright, so that is today's lesson. So concentrating on minerals, but still kind of picking up some bits and bobs in terms of those vitamins that we have already covered. If you are stuck at any point during the lesson, please just pop in the chat and I will do my best to answer for you. And you must make sure that the work you are completing is uploaded to Teams once it's finished. Either, certainly for this task, take a photo of it and upload it. I don't know, you might be a computer whiz and you've managed to do it on the computer. You can upload a document as well, but there has to be some form of evidence of the work you have completed. Alright, thank you very much, Year 8.